Hello everyone, myself Virendra Rawat, your chemistry teacher, and today I am in front of you with a new topic, that is mole. Everyone is puzzled to hear the word mole. What is this mole? Today we will explain this mole in our video. Now see here, our topic, today's topic is puzzling mole. That means everyone is puzzled to hear the word mole. What is this mole and how to solve it? And this is the solution of mole. Now, first question, before coming to the topic, I can have some few questions. Okay. First is, what is mole? To understand the mole in a simple way, we can say that it is nothing. Mole is nothing. It is just a counting unit or a number. Any number, just like any number. If you say 1 dozen, if we say 1 pair, if you say 1 gross, that is number. Similarly, mole is also a number or a counting unit. Now, why this mole is being used? Actually, this word mole, this is a Latin word. And in Latin, mole means the heap or a pile of. Okay, so heap of atoms, heap of molecules, heap of ions, heap of electrons, heap of any substance, whether it is compound, whether it is element, anything, that is known as mole. So we use here the word mole. Now, why it is needed? Why it is the use to use this word mole? Now, actually this mole is used by the chemist. Why chemists need it? They want to relate these number of atoms, number of molecules, number of electrons, anything with their gram atomic mass. And who discovered? This is Wilhelm Ostwald in 1896. He discovered it. Now see here, to understand it, all these questions, the question or all the answers you will get in this table. Now see here, this is number of element, name of the element. I have written here different elements. There are 119 elements in your periodic table, and you can write the name of all the elements here. And if I say hydrogen, if I am talking about hydrogen element, I will say the number of atom in hydrogen is just 1. And its atomic mass of this one atom is known as 1, and the unit we use for it is U. Earlier it was used AMU, but now it is changed to U. So the atomic mass of hydrogen, we say hydrogen atom is 1U. Now if the same mass, if you want to know it in gram, then now we will say this mass, atomic mass, it is in gram. So now instead of 1U, we will say it 1 gram. Now, how many mole of atoms are present in 1 hydrogen atom? We will say this is 1 mole. And if you want to say how many number of atoms are in 1 mole, then this is the number, 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. That means now what we see here, we can say that this 1U is equal to 1 gram is equal to 1 atom, 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. These all numbers are same. Now if I am taking oxygen, now see here, this is oxygen. So number of oxygen in element is 1, and its atomic mass in unit, okay, this is, we know it is 16. So we can say 16U. And if same, we are counting in gram, so atomic mass will be 16 gram. How many mole? Mole will be same 1, and number of atoms in mole will be same 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. Now if I am coming to nitrogen, now number of nitrogen I am taking just 1. This is 1 nitrogen atom, and atomic mass of nitrogen we know is 14U. And if I am taking gram atomic mass, then it will be 14 gram. And how many moles are there? We will say mole is 1, and how many number of atoms? This is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. Mean these all figures are same. Now if I am coming to the carbon, now number of atom I am taking carbon is 1. So what is the atomic mass of carbon? We know it is 12. And gram atomic mass will be 12 gram. And how many mole will be same? 1. And number of atoms in mole will be same, 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. Now this is all about the element when we are counting number of atoms. That means all these figures are same. So we can say, see here, 1 mole of hydrogen, 1 mole of oxygen, 1 mole of nitrogen and 1 mole of carbon, all are having same number of atoms. That means 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23, but their mass in gram is different, you can see. If it is 1 gram, oxygen is 16 gram, nitrogen is 14 gram and carbon is 12 gram, and similarly their atomic mass unit is also different. So only 1 mole contains same number of atoms. So here we can understand mole. Now if I am talking about the compound, this is all about the element, number of atoms. Now if I am talking about compound, now compound I am taking here water. So in water, now instead of number of atoms, here we will say number of molecules. So H2O is 1 molecule of water. So here I have written 1. And molecular mass of water, now we will add it, atomic mass of hydrogen plus atomic mass of oxygen. So this is 2, because 2 atoms, 2 plus 1. Okay, so this will be equal to 18. How 18 is coming? You can see here, this is 2, because 1 hydrogen is having 1 and 2 hydrogen is having 2. So this will be 1 into 2 plus oxygen is having 16. So this is equal to coming 18. This is coming 18 unit. Okay, so molecular mass of 1 molecule of water is 18 unit. And molecular mass will be also same, 18 gram. And number of moles in 1 molecule, 1 H2O contain 1 mole. And number of molecules in 1 mole is equal to same unit, 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules. Now if I am taking here carbon dioxide, CO2. Now number of molecules, this is 1. Now if I am taking its molecular mass, so carbon is having 12, atomic mass of carbon is 12 and oxygen is 16 and 2 oxygens are there. So it will be 16 to 32. So this is coming 44 unit. Molecular mass, gram molecular mass will be same, 44 gram. And mole of molecule will be same, 1, and number of molecules in mole will be same, 10 raised to power 23. Now if I am taking ammonia, so this is also 1 molecule of ammonia and its molecular mass. Molecular atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 and hydrogen is 3. So this is equal to 17 unit. And same way it will be 17 gram. In gram it will be 17 gram molecular mass or gram molecular mass. And mole is 1 and number of molecules in 1 mole will be same, into 10 raised to power 23. Now if I am coming to sulfur dioxide. So sulfur dioxide, number of molecule is here 1, and sulfur is having its atomic mass is 32, and oxygen is also having 16 into 2, 32. So this is equal to 64 unit, or we can say 64 gram, or we can say 1 mole, or we can say 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So see here, if we are taking element, if we are taking compound, or even if you are taking molecule, molecule will be same. If I am taking here hydrogen, okay, if I am talking about molecule, then instead of element it will be molecule, it will be then H2. Okay, but number of molecule here, if I am taking one more example I am giving you, here you can see, if I am taking oxygen, okay, this is oxygen molecule. So number of molecule will be counted 1, and its molecular mass of one molecule will be 16 into 2, 32 unit, and it will be same, molecular mass will be 32 gram. This number of mole will be same 1, and this will be 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So you have seen here. Now you can see that only, where is the difference? The difference is only in gram atomic mass. That means all the elements or all the compounds or all the molecules are having different mass in grams. Otherwise, else everything is same. 1 mole is always equal to this. Okay, here you can see. If we are taking 1 mole of any element, any compound, any molecule, the number of atoms or number of molecules will always remain same. But their mass, gram atomic mass will be different, because every element is having different atomic mass. So now the answer, that is what we conclude here, that if atom is so small, how can we measure it? Now we can easily get the answer of this question, that if atom is so small, how can we measure it? Now see here, we know that chemists needed to make so many substances. Okay, so what they do? They relate. What they do? They relate this gram with number of atoms in moles. That means if they want 1 gram of hydrogen, simple I can say that if they want to prepare ammonia, if we are talking about hydrogen, if they want to prepare H2O or water, this is water, we can say, this is water, this is H2O. Okay, now if they want to prepare water, so how they will count? They will count this. They will take gram, and they know that 1 gram hydrogen is having how many atoms? 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. So if they want 10 gram, so instead of 1 gram, now if they want 10 gram, so 10 gram means this number can be multiplied by 10. So it will be 10 times. So the measuring of atoms will become easier for us. So in this way, chemists can relate gram atomic mass with number of atoms in mole, and they can easily prepare it. So this is our part 1. In part 2, I will explain you how to solve the numerical of mole. Thank you.